Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy leg day number 2 for the week, as always. So, hump day, right? So we got some cool stuff lined up. Coach Sarah's got us a good leg day workout. And guess what? It's normal stations. I know, right? Crazy. So let's take a look what we got, and I shall demonstrate one for you here. So let me turn this thing around. So, station number 1, sumo deadlifts and sit-ups. Station 2, row. That's it, just row. Row calories, row distance, row whatever. Just keep moving for the 40 seconds. That's all you got to do, right? Maybe set it to something different. Maybe, I don't know, set it to watts. That'd be kind of cool. See how many watts that you're pulling. I don't know, something different, right? Single leg wall sit. Gotta love those guys. Feel the burn after those sumos. Station number 3, take the long walk over here to the other board. Dual kettlebell front squat. TRX glute raises on station number 3. 4, box pop. See what I did there? Squat, rope slams, and dual dumbbell flutter kicks. So, I'm thinking I can demonstrate the sumo deadlift for you, and I think I can probably turn around as well if we got a little bit of time and do the dual kettlebell front squat. So let me do the sumo first, okay? So let me put this guy right here. Kind of made a couple little marks over here where we want to be. That should give us a little bit. So sumo deadlift is going to be a wider stance than a normal deadlift. So technically, with the sumo deadlift, you can lift a little bit heavier weight. Sumo versus conventional. Why? Because your levers, your levers, whatever you want to call them, is shortened a little bit. And it also activates your posterior chain just a little bit more, at least in my case, depending on how wide and stuff I go. So width is kind of important on this, right? You see some people coming out where it's like they drop the bar, you don't know if it's going to squash their toes. That's how far out they go. But generally they're like really, really big people, right? They're like, giants type of thing. So I don't really think we need to go quite that wide. My idea is, the way I like to set up, is I want my heels here outside my shoulders. And what's cool about these Olympic bars is they have, of course, a little rings on the side. So what I do is I'll get the stance that I want, that I feel good with, and I'll line that up with the rings on the bar. So I know I'm centered on the bar. I know the bar is still passing over the middle of my foot, right? So once you have your heels and everything set, your toes are going to be out at roughly about a 30 to 45 degree angle, so somewhere in that point, because you want your knees to still track over those toes, right? We don't want those knees to cave in. We don't want them to go out so far that we really start hurting our adductors either. So we want to keep those knees right over those toes. So once we have that established, that's probably going to be the biggest thing is to get your foot placement, okay? With this, it's going to be a narrower grip. We're not going to go outside of our hips on this because we're going to be pulling up in here. This is where I want to end up at, right? Still locked out, but I want to end up here. So your grip's going to be on these bars here. There's not going to be any knurling on the inside, right? So your grip could be taxed a little bit on that. So you either take the overhand grip, mixed grip, whatever you want to do on that. It seems to work out pretty good. So you want to get your grip somewhere kind of on the inside, okay? Here, take the deep breath, and when we come down, it's going to be kind of the same thing. I want to get down into it. My shoulders should still be over that bar. Here, spine nice and neutral. When I stand up, my hips and shoulders at the same time, until I get to my knees, and then I stand up like normal, okay? When I come down, soft knee, push my hips back, until I get to my knee, and then I'm down. Here, okay? So you notice my shoulder is still over the bar, right? So turn this thing around 90 degrees, get my stance. This is where I want to be. This is where I'm nice and comfortable with. Here, reach down, get my grip, bring my hips down. Here, activate my shoulders still ahead back, spine neutral, hips, shoulders, knee, finish, back down, soft knee, hips back, keeping the spine neutral, down. Hope that helped a little bit. It's kind of a, I dig the sumo, right? I like it because I know I can go a little bit heavier and stuff with it, for sure. And it's sometimes it gives you, it may be a little easier to get into the conventional. A lot of people, especially if you have some back issues, you have a less of a tendency to really hinge and pull with that back. With the sumo, you tend to really activate that posterior chain a lot more and start coming up with your hips and your shoulders at the same time. So a lot of times conventional, people tend to kind of come up with their hips first, and then their shoulders are trying to catch up because one, they don't have the tension that they need, and two, that's going to put a lot of strain in your lower back, right? So we've got to make sure that we're under tension, even in this kind of lift right here. And I'm going to do a whole video here in the next day or so about tension, about breathing, about why we need to work on that to have a really good, safe lift, okay? Tension is a lot. So let me cruise over here and let's try this one here real quick while I got you. So I'm gonna do the kettlebell, dual front squat. So I'm just gonna get a pair of kind of light ones now since I'm not warmed up. So you want to get a pair of kettlebells that work for you, something challenging as well. So we want to get these guys up, and I like to, of course, get them up here and get them clean, right? I want to clean them up right here in this front right position. Now, people, there's different ways, right? Some people kind of like it up like this. I like to bring the elbows kind of down a little bit right here, and I want to rest those kettlebells in a little nest that I built them in between my forearm and my bicep. That's where those guys need to live, okay? Bring everything in, still activating those shoulders. Right, once I have that, I'm going to have my stance for front squat, which is going to be, for me, my heels are a little bit wider than my shoulders are right at it. Soft knee, hips back, sitting straight down, here, back to the top. So what happens there is you're keeping everything under tension, right? So from the side, it's going to look like this. Here, clean. All right, so again, when we're in that front squat, we need to brace our core and keep everything under tension, right? So knees going out over our toes. So I hope that helps a little bit with everything, y'all, to do. God, what we got going on? Oh, we got some exciting stuff coming up really, really soon, nutrition-wise. So I'm going to drop that little nugget right now. Work on some things kind of behind the scenes to get our meal prep stuff back in-house. Right, so like I said, just kind of want to drop a little teaser for you. Still working on a few things on the back end. But plates on plates, we'll be back to plates on plates. Right, so we're going to have some food and stuff. I'm actually doing it this week, and I dig it. If you know me in meal prep, it's like something I did every Sunday without fail. Now I turn it over to someone else to do. And I'm telling you, it's the same amount of money that I was spending at the store every week to get all the good, fresh stuff I needed for my meal prep, and I don't have to do anything. So, yeah, I kind of dig it. So that's all I got to say about that right now. We'll put some more stuff out here in the next few days, next week or so. But let me see, I think that's it. Don't forget Friday, Ultimate Hit at 6:30 p.m. yeah, guys, Saturday, 9 a.m., of course, is our free community workout. Bring a friend, bring a family member, bring somebody with you, bring somebody from work. Heck, bring somebody you don't even like and like them. I don't know. But bring somebody with you on Saturday. But y'all have a great rest of your day. Make it a great day. And I'll see you this afternoon or this evening. Bye, y'all.